Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We're going to carry on with 9 Souls. Yeah, I paused after the last session and just sort of left it. I needed to sort a few things out, so you know. Anyway, now we're back. I'm going to carry on from where we left off. And yeah, see what happens next, really. Let's give it a go. See what we can find out over the next sort of bit. We had a big session last time with all of the different lore, right? So, yeah, kind of helped to really make sense of a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I came up this way. I don't know if this is the right way or the best way or whatever, but it looks like, unfortunately, a lot of things that we need are not working, although this lift is, so yeah. We were going to the pavilion, right, to go and see Xuan and everybody because it got attacked, so yeah, we need to go and make sure it's all okay. The village has been blocked off. Sorry, that wasn't the village. That's just underground. I see. Always time for a quick puff. Nice, a refill. That's good. Oh. Fortune teller. You'll be surrounded and hacked to death. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Wow. The music is good. Oh man. Ew, okay. My lord, welcome back. What happened? Where's Xuan? Oh. Yeah, you're back. Those people came in and broke Abacus. Aegon brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. What's the extent of the damage? Most of our facilities are still functioning. However, Aegon took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserve the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. So now she alone holds the power of all 10 soul seals. Why would she go through all this trouble? She must also be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning, warning. Analytical system failed. Core processor damage extent 97%. So it's not just your language processing module. Your entire core has... Yes. Apologies. I will not be of much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, Yi? Uncle Chubby, we're not going to let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. No. Is this my fault? Absolutely not, Xuan Xuan. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck, and may you... Processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1. Abacus, Abacus. Oh man. Abacus, Ruyi, Yi's dedicated personal assistant and artificial intelligence system. For unknown reasons, its sentiment levels were set unusually high, resulting in a more sentimental tone. As Yi's most loyal assistant, Abacus stood up against Aigong during the break-in and protected the residents of the pavilion, resulting in severe damage and forcing him to shut down. Wow. Ah, man. Okay. Sad. Ah, dear. Okay.
Oh.
This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Aigong just seized ultimate control of the council. Commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? Solarians aren't the only residents on New Kunlun. What do you mean? Are you talking about Xuan Xuan? Wait, no, you mean you want to save the ape men? I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. Are you really serious? Ooh. I need some more time to think. I think you're confused because you just got pulled from the soulscape. Why, why don't you calm down for a bit and come back when you've thought it through? Oh, man. Okay. The whole thing with Xuan and the ape men. This is really interesting. The way that it kind of puts a choice here. Because to me, it's the difference between personal, so Xuan's family, they're probably all dead. The Solarians, who are all turning into mutants or otherwise going to die from the Tianhuo virus. So it's a personal thing. Or it's about trying to save the ape men who, through Xuan, Yi has kind of realized, well, he was already in the village, right? Ape men took him in. And the whole thing with them and realizing the fact that they were being used to provide energy and just killed. And he saved them. He saved their village. And probably sees that they have a future, whereas the Solarians probably don't. Oh man, but I'm curious, if I'm honest, about what both options do. This is tough. I think we gotta go with Solarians. But Xuan. I think Xuan. Yeah, what feels right to me right now is that Xuan and Yi's relationship, the way that that's developed through the game, and Xuan kind of teaching Yi about, you know, simple kind of pleasures and beauty and simple things, and also helped probably to kind of give him something to fight for, and, you know, in some ways. I think we'll do 8 men. Yi. Regardless of whether New Kunlun goes dark, we must take them all back to the pale blue planet. We should return the flames of the eternal cauldron before everything is extinguished. If Heng was still here, that was what she would have done. That would doom the eternal cauldron. Do you know how many people sacrificed their lives for this project? That's why there shouldn't be any more sacrifices. Oh? Do you think the 8 men are more worthy of redemption than we are? I believe they'll have a chance to live better lives. Oh? I guess Xuan has influenced you quite a bit. Same goes for you. Forget it. I can't be bothered to explain myself. Well, this is where we're at. If you want to do some good deeds before it all ends, I won't object. But what happens afterwards? This is all empty talk if we can't stop Aigong. If a battle is inevitable, I have something that could tip the balance. Remember that rhizomatic bomb you found last time? I have plans for a new arrow that, if made, could tear apart heaven and earth. That is not an exaggeration. Have you started making it? Yes. The automatic forge is working as fast as it possibly can, but it still needs some time. The bad news is this type of arrow can be fired only once. Once is all I need. Let's split up. I need to prepare for my confrontation with Aigong while we wait for that arrow to be completed. The ape-man problem is a bit more pressing. I need you to take Xuan Xuan to Shenlong. After that, activate the docks and... You can't just decide for me. I'm not going. Xuan Xuan? Don't throw a tantrum. I know you were listening. Did you hear everything Uncle Chubby and I was saying? Then you should know that it's not safe here anymore. Didn't you see how they hurt Abacus? I don't want to go to that blue planet thing. I want to stay with you, Yi. I want to go to Penglai together. Don't be silly. That's not a place you should go. At least you'll be there. You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know me. Of course I know you. I know you like your food well seasoned and extra spicy. I know that when you sleep, even the neighbors can hear your snoring. I know that you're super knowledgeable about everything. You taught me so much and made me realize how big the world could be. I know that after Mom and Dad left, you were the only one who would love me. I'll have nothing if you're not going to be with me. Xuan Xuan, there are some things I think you should know. I'm actually not a very good person. Centuries ago, in a desperate attempt to avoid extinction, we Solarians took your people. We kidnapped countless ape men from the pale blue planet to New Kunlun. We robbed you of your freedom, treated you cruelly, and killed you indiscriminately. That's the truth behind Peach Blossom Village. The worst part is, this was all my idea. I already figured all that out ages back. I'm not stupid. I saw those killing machines on the day I left with Arnong. That was when I guessed that our village might not be what everyone imagined it to be. Then you should also be aware that if it weren't for me, you might have been living a normal life on the pale blue planet. Your mom and dad would still be alive. When I first saw those things, I was really scared, to be honest with you. But that's the thing. You're the Yi who lives with me now. You're not the Yi from the past. And most importantly of all, I know the current Yi would never hurt me. As dangerous as it might get, I'm not scared when I'm with you. Please let me stay. Don't be silly. Since when did you start being so difficult? How's this? I promise to pick you up from the pale blue planet as soon as things settle down here. Really? Oh fuck, that's the doorbell. Sorry, one sec. Sorry about that. Okay. When have I ever lied to you? Please go take refuge with Shenlong and the others. So he's just promised to go pick him up after, right? I better get moving in case something happens to the docks later. I'm leaving it in your hands. Explain the situation to Shenlong and guide the ape men to the transport ships. I'll prepare for my fight and wait for the arrow to finish before meeting up with you all. Oh. So it is... Oh, Rhizomatic arrow. Okay, an arrow crafted by Kwafu, inspired by the Rhizomatic bomb. It carries a similar destructive energy. This arrow should be used as a last resort in your battle against Aigong. It can only be fired once. A last resort. I wonder if you chose Solarians, what the deal would be. I do feel like we made the right choice for this run. Because doing all of the work with Shenlong and putting Shenlong, you know, back into the village as the new leader. Like, if I'm honest, I wonder if you even have that choice. Because the dialogue there talks about go tell Shenlong, which wouldn't be happening if we didn't finish that storyline. So I feel like it makes sense, given all the work we've done to get them to that point. It makes sense to do that. And also, yeah, it's just interesting seeing the dialogue and what happened there, right? We have enough to buy this, and I think if we recycle some things, we should be able to finish the whole... I think it was 2.5, wasn't it? Yeah. My most trusted friend, max out the ammo capacity of the Azure bow and obtain cloud piercing ammos or something. What did it say? Cloud. Shadowhunter X. Cloud Piercer X, that's what we got. Obtain Cloud Piercer X, right. Arrows, property of the Azure bow. Cloud Piercer's ultimate form maximizes attack power and grants the ability to penetrate through shields. Cool. We've got 5 arrows now, which we did have 4 before, so... yeah, that's really good. Let me rest, and then we'll go. Jades, actually. We should look at our Jades, too. We don't need gold anymore, so we can uninstall that. That's been useful. We can uninstall it. You can do yin and yang with your mob quell. That's cool. Stasis Jade. Not important, I don't think. Reduce time required to execute charge strike. Increases triple attack speed. Reduce knockback. Press LB right after a successful... okay, yeah. Increase damage output when health is below 25%. Break the cauldrons and sink the boats. Make your last stand. Huh. Revival Jade? Should we try Revival Jade? Could be cool. Shortens the time needed to heal. Increase health restored. Increase recovery rate. Let's do this. Quick dose. Feels good. It's a better use of our stuff, I think. Alright. Oh man, it's really quite sad, isn't it? And now if you look down below, you can see the image of Chien. Or Xian, which is dog in French. This was the Shanghai's friend, wasn't it? Ah, right. Well. Also, the other thing I was going to say, interestingly, is how Yi made the promise to go back to get Xuan Xuan. But you kind of feel it's similar to what he said to his sister, right? About coming back before he leaves to go to the Eternal Cauldron project. So, yeah. Wow. Cool. We'll see in the ships. Awesome. Let's be honest, brother. That incredibly smart brain of yours. How could you have overlooked the fact that none of these ships can move unless there's a Solarian at the helm? Were you expecting these 8 men to fly themselves to the pale blue planet? You're the best pilot I knew it, you sly dog. Look, I'll send Xuan Xuan and the rest of the villagers back to the pale blue planet. However, that is my own decision and has nothing to do with you. Do not thank me. I just want Xuan Xuan to have a real home. I also bear some responsibility for causing this mess. As for you, go get your affairs in order. Even if it's just the 2 of us left. Let's go back to Penglai together. You got that? It's a promise.
Hey.
Take it easy. You furballs aren't going anywhere before my people are on board. Especially you, Chubby. With you around, the villagers act like a bunch of obedient children. Saves me a whole lot of bother. Here I am, still relying on you gods to lend me a hand right up to the end. Feels gross. Isn't that right, Xuan Xuan? Xuan Xuan? What's wrong? Didn't you want to say something to Yi? No. Come on, we're on a tight schedule here, kid. No. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Yi. Xuan Xuan, come here. I have something for you. Hey, is this your mystic nymph? Yes. It's very important to me, so I want to ask you for a favor. Can you hold on to it for me for a little bit? Really? Okay, I understand. I'll take good care of it and return it to you later. Why are you pouting and crinkling your eyebrows if you understand? How about this? As a reward, I'll take you to see the ocean when we're both on the pale blue planet. Really? Then sure. Pinky promise? Pinky promise. It's almost time. Let's get ready to depart. Take care, brother. You all take care too. Oh, wow. How are you doing, dear brother? Whenever I get some free time, I always find myself writing to you just like before. I would be lying if I said I had no regrets over deciding to stay. Whenever I think about dying alone in a world without you, I start to feel so lonely. I know you're probably too far away for these messages to catch up. Oh. It will probably take hundreds of years for you to receive the first one. I know I'll never get to receive your replies. That doesn't matter. From my memories, I can piece together fragments of you. Your every glance and your every word. Heng. I'm sure your plans have worked, and you're no doubt celebrating the fruits of your success. Or perhaps you have embarked on an entirely new journey. No. I was going to pick you up, I swear. I didn't know I would wake up centuries later. If it wasn't for... If you have a new family, will you still remember me? Of course. How could I ever forget about you? Will you miss the days we spent together? I'm sorry. I miss you so much. I really miss you. Sorry. This is supposed to be my last message to you. Not just a bunch of trivial questions. Yi, I want you to know that my time has come. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be stepping ahead of you to return to heaven and earth. I know. Let's make a promise that on that day, when we meet again, you'll take the time to tell me your story. I promise, Heng, I promise. It's a promise. Take care, my dear brother. Until destiny reunites us. Goodbye, Heng. You have no more unread messages from Penglai. Ah. Ah, wow. Man, what a sad story, dude. Okay, let's take a look at Heng. Final one. Heng, Yi's naive and eccentric younger sister. She has a particularly close bond with Yi. As one of the few people who can resonate with Fusang, Heng believes in returning to the Tao, and that it is natural to coexist and perish with Penglai. She therefore did not cling to life and refused Yi's proposal to live in New Kunlun. She chose to stay in their hometown and accept the natural end to her life. Dude, why am I 98%? What's this? What's this? Don't tell me that I've missed one thing, please. Maybe it's something we haven't. Shit, is it there? I don't know. Oh man, so I look. Is that meant to be Earth in the background? Do you think? It looks like it, right? It's a cool background, actually, the way they've done that. Oh. Wow, look how the hair is growing on all of them. I have to say, man, this is it's really been quite moving, isn't it? It's quite like heavy, incredible. Like it's not a negative thing. It's yeah, it's done really well. Done really well. Still annoyed that I haven't managed to figure out this. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going now, to be honest. I imagine we'll find something if I go back, right? Yeah. I tried everything in that hall with the bells. Ah. Of course. Program unlocked. Primordial blah blah blah. System encrypted. Operation failed. Computer. Council proceedings. So you have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Tianhuo cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan. Huh. Agong might think you're clever, but since when did we let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun, Gomang. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal? Interesting. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians into virtual reality while their bodies are put into cryosleep. Until we find a cure. Our scientists in G have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time is different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's vital sanctum and soulscape system. Her tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds, and all Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Lady Ethereal, does it really work? Yes. Upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. There were a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet capacity even if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai. I believe the esteemed Gomang has an answer to that. Why are you asking me for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie. In your research on Jiangxi's soldiers, didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators? So that's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. From where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains. Of course not. We can't use anything polluted by the Tianhuo. I mean, that would be unethical. Oh no, so it's ape men brains, right? Council 10. You all remember the Haitian sphere, right? That deep space telescope has been running for centuries. It has collected massive amounts of information. Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Exactly. We have temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I have read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. Are we opening a whole new hunting ground? The Gia clan is itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. The pale blue planet is 500 light years away from us. What? So this meeting was a complete waste of time. The Fen clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years. We don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project, Kunlun Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the pale blue planet. You're insane. No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. It will only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. As long as we have the primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem. But what? Speak up, fatty. Easy. What Kuafu wants to say is, once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. Ah. Wow. Council Proceedings 94.
Say.
Ye, calm down. Why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have their own matters to attend to and have asked me to speak on their behalf. I see. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kuafu and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion my ass. It's you. You and this accursed Chendao Council. You murdered everyone. Murdered my parents. Because of you, now Heng will die too. Because of the search for immortality, right? And all of that we found last time. Route decryption progress 80%. Treasure hunter, find all resources and information marked by Shanghai 9000. We found it, and that is 100%, I think. Root core monitoring device. Fusang is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the primordial roots network. After arriving near the pale blue planet, the primordial roots were coaxed to build a massive web around New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and provide never-ending power to the Eternal Cauldron project. No. But they ended up nearly losing control. Yes, there it is. That's sweet 100. I was hoping that we hadn't left a bit of lore in the other area behind that door. I still don't understand what we do with that, but maybe it's to do with if you choose the other ending. Maybe it's to do with the Solarian ending or something. I don't know. Anyway. You're up early. I thought you would sleep much longer. I realize that this really isn't the time for a nap. Shame. Why return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new world in your dreams? A whole new world? I don't care what it is you're trying to do, but you better stop right now.
What's all?
Why? You are about to witness the liberation of Fusang. This is our destiny. We will soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We have waited too long for this moment. You've gone insane. Insane! I found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement? You're right, I can't. I don't understand why you would make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer. Prophets always have to beat a lonely path. Never mind, you'll thank me in time. You and everyone else. Since the dawn of our race, Solarians were but stupid beasts before the whims of fate, endlessly pursuing our own tails. You should celebrate, because we're about to break out of this cycle and enter the realm of the immortal. And do you think this is what will free us? I'm not going to let you have your way. How extremely cruel of you. I hoped that by trapping you in your dreams I could avoid this confrontation. No mentor can bear to end any of their students' lives. Don't make me do it twice. Ooh, what a line. She, I guess, yeah, like we started off with her pushing us off a cliff, right? So. Oh, this is great. Fuck off. She talismaned me. Okay. Nah. Cool. Holy. Okay, right, come on. Get it going. She's really tough, actually. That we're in for a bit of a tough time. That is so hard to... We have to get used to that and do an unbounded counter, but that's seriously hard. It's really tough to react to that. It's quick. Yum. it's close. I nearly got it there. It's really brutal, that is, actually. However, I feel like once we get it, we'll be alright to, we'll get a stun, I reckon. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to do a jumping attack thing. Oh, okay, cool. Got some weird delays on her attacks that are tough to figure out, but yeah, all good. I also am pretty much gonna guarantee there's like a phase 2, right? I would almost guarantee it. What? Mate, this is hard. This is really tough. Okay. I love the look of that though, with the roots, the sort of the web. Also, is this the star? Is this supposed to be? I can't figure that out. Oh, fuck you, that's so fast. Oh, that's so fast, man. What the hell? Okay. So I got 2 deflects there. She doubled up and then finished off with that. And I wonder if that is a pattern that we have to start anticipating. Maybe you have to, in order to get a stun, maybe you have to deflect the first 2 and then do another unbounded counter for the 3rd one. Maybe that's what you need to do. Shite. Oh, dude, how are you supposed to react to that? Okay. shit, man. Wow, dude. Oh, holy shit. I'm trying to... Oh, well, I tried a couple of times to do talisman things there, but you can't. Well... No, you probably could if you changed it from having to charge up, right? Can I access this here? Yeah, like water flow. We could go for water flow. Yeah. Yeah. Holy Christ. Okay. No. Cheetah. You bugger. Ha. How, man? That is so hard. Whoo-wee. That was tough as, man. Really. No. Just... Shit. Dead, not dead, nearly dead. All right, phase 2 me, bro. Holy shit balls. I'm gonna have to leave and come back. I don't have time. I'm gonna call this here, and next time we will really dig into this fight. This is hard. Such a cool fight. A really great combination to it all. I know that it's a bit of a pain, but think of this as a part 1 to the ending, and we will carry on next time, part 2 or whatever. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry to be finishing here, but yeah, must do so. Holy cow, what a game. Cool. I will be back very soon with this video, with the next video, sorry. It might be a couple of days just because of the way that things are going with my own schedule and stuff, but I reckon it should be pretty soon anyway. I'll try my best when I'm putting these videos out onto YouTube to get them done in order. So, yeah. Done, like, what I mean is done in... released in a close amount of time with each other. Done in order? Of course it's going to be done in order. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. And, yeah. I will see you on the next one. Holy cow, man. Got my ass kicked. Alright. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.